Hey Wilders, it was another wild week in Wiami. Devlog 15 just dropped, packed with unreal progress across the board. MEOW staking is now live on Zero, and the new Metropolis Zine plus the explainer video. It's the clearest glimpse yet into the full scope of the wilder world economy. Real infrastructure, real opportunity. Let's get into it. On Sunday, Neo replied to a question about when MEOW staking will be live on Avalanche. Not yet, but very soon. 1 to 2 weeks tops. Straight from the architect, Neo responded to a question about Tier 1 listings, confirming that active discussions are happening with major exchanges and things are looking positive. No guarantees, but if Wilder breaks into the top 200, it'd be crazy not to get listed. Still, the team's being deliberate, negotiating hard, and avoiding the usual trap where exchanges just dump the token for quick profit. Frank responded to a question about Wiami.fun weapon skin designs, specifically whether creators would be customizing the entire weapon or just parts of it. His reply: initially, it'll be certain sections on specific weapons. We'll need to wait for details and templates to drop to ensure that our concepts work with partial coverage. Stay tuned. On Monday, Frank leaked this redesigned Wilder wheel. Sleek, brutal, low-lit in a parking deck like something out of a cyberpunk dream. Neo reminded people that this is an actual in-game render. The level of photorealism remains off the charts and will blow the masses away once they get to experience Wiami for themselves. Caspa posted a major update Monday morning, confirming that Wilder's current staking system is being phased out and staked assets are transitioning to Z-Chain. Rewards will continue to decrease as the shift unfolds, with another reduction rolling out later that same day. It's all part of the broader move toward the new wilder economy, and Z-Chain is at the center of it. A quick fix might be on the way for wilder holders stuck on Solana. After Metafowl flagged the lack of liquidity and asked if a solution was coming, Neo replied, "We are aiming to have it fixed by end of week. No bridge yet, but progress is coming." The Wilder team dropped a teaser of a Wiami.fun weapon skin. Full tropical vibes, branded front to back. It's one of a few early peeks at what's possible with the new creator tools. No release date yet, but the moment Wilders can start designing their own skins and launching their own tokens. Game-changing. On Tuesday, Caspa announced that super early access V0.706 is right around the corner, lifting content restrictions and officially opening the floodgates for Wilder Nation to start streaming. The update should drop this week, with the public release coming shortly after. Huge thanks went out to the die-hard 1K testers. Your feedback shaped this entire phase. Get ready to go live and show the world what the Wilders have been cooking. Eris leaked this work-in-progress render of a new Elite F1 Wilder wheel. Wild curves, aggressive stance, and built for speed. He was quick to note, very, very, very whip. Nothing finalized yet. But if this is the direction, we're in for something special. On Tuesday, I noticed a couple subtle updates inside the Zero Messenger app. On the left, you can now see how many subscribers are in each token-gated channel. And over on the right, a brand new airdrops tab has appeared in the nav. Nothing living there yet. But let's be honest. Every Wilder is watching that tab like a hawk. On Wednesday, Devlog 15 officially dropped. And it's a stacked update as usual. I'll go into some of my favorite highlights in a second. But first, here's the big picture summary Caspa posted in the Discord announcement channel. Major progress across combat, multiplayer, avatars, shaders, physics, and world design. All leading up to a very real, very playable metaverse experience. The new droid map is a high-end robotics facility, serving as the origin point for the droids seen across Wilder World. It's a symmetrical, close-quarters layout, designed to contrast with the openness of maps like the beginning. Early development focused on tone and mood, letting the team explore rough blockouts without locking into final detail too early. You'll notice subtle nods to Neo's lab, but Droid forges its own identity with soft architecture and key vista points that look directly out into Wiami. Positioned in the Nexus neighborhood, this lab isn't just a combat zone. It's a visual anchor, blending narrative, environment, and city context into one seamless map. The Trenches is a tight, layered combat zone, built to echo the dense alleyways of Hong Kong and Tokyo. It's compact, vertical, and deliberately messy, stacked with reused modular assets and a new kit designed to feel older, more lived in. The vibe lands somewhere between tactical and neglected, with exposed wiring, scattered pickups, and interrupted symmetry creating chaos in every corridor. From polished to rundown, the trenches feels like a real district inside Wiami, ready for scrappy up-close firefights. Can't wait to get into both of these new maps and feel it myself. Development on the Ava droids is picking up speed, with modular design at the core, making it easy to swap components and evolve variants off a shared skeleton. The focus right now is rigging and joint articulation so every movement feels grounded and believable in-world. But it's not just about motion. New variants are rolling out fast: construction droids, law enforcement units, and military-grade frames built for heavier roles. From food service to defense, public safety to high-tech maintenance, AVA is being designed to adapt. WAPEs are getting a full visual overhaul, with new base sculpts in progress to match Wilder World's upgraded art direction. The team's refining everything from geometry to texture, shifting the WAPEs toward a more detailed, high-definition style. These updates are being built from scratch, not just for visual polish, but to integrate cleanly into both the avatar creator and in-game environments. What you're seeing here is early, but already a massive leap from where they started. If you haven't already, be sure and check out the recent video on my YouTube channel where Inner Freak John goes into more detail on the WAPEs. The MK2 Trinity suit is currently moving through production, redesigned with a more streamlined, combat-ready silhouette. It's progressing through retopology, UV mapping, and texturing, all to bring this new armor option into the core customization roster. Once complete, it'll offer players a fresh body rig with sharper detail and a more dynamic profile. Not just a skin, this one's built to stand out on the battlefield, a very fitting reward for Trinity keepers. Big upgrades are coming under the hood, starting with a complete rewrite of the physics engine from blueprints to native C++. This shift is expected to deliver a 10x performance boost, making the new wheels faster, smoother, and more responsive in multiplayer. At the same time, detailed 3D models are in active development, bringing concept to reality with clean meshes and true-to-form body kits. And finally, bold new silhouettes are expanding Wiami's car culture. This next generation of Wilder wheels is shaping up to be the sharpest yet. To close things out, the team answered a fresh batch of burning questions. MEOW racing rewards, still under anti-bot review. Expect a few more months. Wild stakers waiting on their MEOW airdrop. That's likely landing within the next month. Z token launch, still being finalized but should arrive by the end of this cycle. NFT usability, coming right after the pack drops, with vehicles like the Lambos playable later this year. Wheels upgrades are still on track for year-end. And yes, open world is still expected by the end of 2025. As for land and mining, more updates coming soon as Metropolis unfolds. After Devlog 15 dropped on Wednesday, the team hosted a stacked panel on X Spaces with Neo, Gobi, Ekim, Eris, John, Theos, and Oleg, breaking down all the behind-the-scenes action fueling super early access, Wild, and more. Neo dropped this teaser. Want a big Wild bag? FPS competition coming soon. Winner will be able to retire their bloodline. No details yet, but if you've got skills, it might be time to start sharpening them. Neo jumped into a space with Sam Stefanina and crew to talk skins, memes, and the future of tokenized culture. Title of the space: Skins. Meme coins? Wilder's already blurring the line, and the rest of the world is starting to catch on. MEOW staking officially went live last week on Zero. I shared a walkthrough video on X showing just how smooth the process is. Claim, stake, and you're earning in seconds. And Neo confirmed what's next. Staking will be required to vote in future DAO proposals. That means if you want a voice in where Wilder goes next, and you're holding MEOW, you'll need to stake it. On Thursday, the team dropped a slick new video breaking down how Metropolis powers the entire Wild token economy, from staking to production to rewards. And this zine laid it all out. For those still wondering how Wilder World actually works under the hood, start here. After the Metropolis Zine went live, some FUD hit the Discord, but Neo jumped in with a strong reminder of why this is a huge win for both new Wilders and OGs alike. He called it the most bullish news yet. Load up your Wild bags now while we're still under $1. Frank and Caspa confirmed all DAO proposal swaps are now complete, marking a major milestone for Operation Titan and setting the foundation for Wilder World's next phase. On Saturday, I shared this update on X to let people know I'm launching a free weekly Walpha Report newsletter on Substack for anyone who doesn't follow every update on social or isn't in the private Walpha channel on Zero. No catch, totally free to sign up, and I might offer a low-cost paid version for those who want real-time Walpha updates. Go check that out and sign up if you're interested. And finally on Saturday, Frank teased what's coming next in super early access, dropping a first look at the LMG that's set to drop in the next update. Alright, that's the latest from Wiami. Now here's how to make sure you don't miss any Walpha going forward. If you're not already using Zero Messenger, now's the time to jump in. Rewards for being active in the app and holding assets are now live for Zero Pro subscribers and give you a serious boost. And MEOW staking is live too, so you don't want to miss out on this early opportunity to earn as much as possible from staking. You can use my link below to sign up. If you're already on Zero Messenger but don't have access to my private Walpha channel, where I share the Walpha in real time, just click the link below this video to mint your Walpha subdomain. That gives you instant lifetime access to the private channel. With the price of MEOW rising, now is probably the cheapest these subs are ever going to be, so you might want to grab yours now. Lastly, if you haven't yet, make sure to follow me on X and subscribe on YouTube so you never miss a thing. That's it for this week. Stay wild and I'll see you next time.